Hi, welcome to the quiz. You can answer along on quizalto.com, all for free. The exact URL of this quiz will be in the notes down below. Let's get started. Good luck. What is the maximum number of concurrent client connections supported by Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? 2. 000 inch. 500 inch. 5. 7. What are the two primary components of an Amazon FSx for OpenZFS file system? File system metadata and data LUNs. File system cluster and Lustre storage pool. File system endpoints and log streams. Storage resources and AWS CloudTrail logs. Amazon FSx for OpenZFS is comprised of a file system cluster and underlying storage resources that provide high-performance file storage. What is the maximum storage capacity per Amazon FSx for OpenZFS file system? 10 petabytes. 5 petabytes. 20 petabytes. 15 petabytes. Amazon FSx for OpenZFS supports up to 15 petabytes of storage capacity per file system. What is the minimum retention period for automated backups in Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? 7 days. 1 day. 14 days. 3 days. The minimum retention period for automated backups in Amazon FSx for OpenZFS is 1 day. What is the default encryption setting for data at rest in Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? AES 256. AES 128. RSA 4096. RSA 2048. Data at rest in Amazon FSx for OpenZFS is encrypted using AES 256 by default. What is the maximum metadata throughput capacity per Amazon FSx for OpenZFS file system? 250. 000 metadata operations per second. 500. 000 metadata operations per second. 750. What is the pricing model for Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? Pay-per-use for data storage. Per gigabyte data transfer fees. Pay-per-hour for storage capacity and IOPS provisioned. Fixed monthly cost per file system. Amazon FSx for OpenZFS utilizes a pay-per-hour pricing model based on the storage capacity and IOPS provision for your file system. What is the supported access protocol for Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? NFSV 4.1. SMB. SCP. FTP. Amazon FSx for OpenZFS supports access using NFSV 4.1. What is the default backup retention period for Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? 35 days. 30 days. 45 days. 40 days. The default backup retention period for Amazon FSx for OpenZFS is 35 days. What is the maximum IOPS that can be provisioned for Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? 000 inch. 000 inch. 32. 16. (24). Can Amazon FSx for OpenZFS file systems be accessed from on-premises environments? Yes, through a VPC peering connection. Yes, through a Direct Connect gateway. Yes, through a VPN connection. No, direct access is not supported. Amazon FSx for OpenZFS file systems can be accessed from on-premises environments via a VPN connection. What is the minimum provision throughput for Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? 8 MB/s. 16 MB/s. 12 MB/s. 4 MB/s. The minimum provision throughput for Amazon FSx for OpenZFS is 8 MB/s. What is the maximum number of file systems that can be created in an AWS account using Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? 100. 400. 200. 300. You can create up to 200 file systems per AWS account using Amazon FSx for OpenZFS. What is the maximum metadata throughput capacity per Amazon FSx for OpenZFS file system? 250. 000 metadata operations per second. 500. 000 metadata operations per second. 750. What is the primary use case for Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? Data warehousing. Log aggregation for cloud applications. NoSQL database storage. High-performance file storage for content repositories. Amazon FSx for OpenZFS is designed for high-performance file storage workloads, making it ideal for content repositories that require frequent file access. What is the minimum throughput capacity that can be provisioned for Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? 16 MB/s. 4 MB/s. 12 MB/s. 8 MB/s. The minimum throughput capacity that can be provisioned for Amazon FSx for OpenZFS is 8 MB/s. What is the minimum and maximum file system size that can be created with Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? 1 GB, 20 PIB. 500 MB, 10 PIB. 2 GB, 20 PIB. 1 GB, 15 PIB. Amazon FSx for OpenZFS allows file systems to range from 1 GB to 15 PIB in size. Which AWS service is integrated with Amazon FSx for OpenZFS for monitoring and logging? Amazon CloudWatch. AWS Config. Amazon CloudTrail. AWS X-Ray. Amazon FSx for OpenZFS integrates with Amazon CloudWatch for monitoring and logging. What is the process for migrating data to an Amazon FSx for OpenZFS file system? Manual copy operations using file transfer protocols. AWS DataSync or AWS Snowball Edge can be used for bulk data transfer. AWS Import, Export Service. Direct Server Migration Tool. There are several options for migrating data to an Amazon FSx for OpenZFS file system, including AWS DataSync, AWS Snowball Edge, and manual copy operations using file transfer protocols. What is the data transfer speed provided with Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? Up to 1.8 gigabytes per second. Up to 2.4 gigabytes per second. Up to 3.0 gigabytes per second. Up to 2.0 gigabytes per second. Amazon FSx for OpenZFS provides data transfer speeds of up to 2.4 gigabytes per second. What AWS service can be used to manage access control to Amazon FSx for OpenZFS file systems? Amazon S3 ACLs. AWS Resource Groups. AWS Lambda. Amazon IAM. Amazon IAM is used to manage access control to Amazon FSx for OpenZFS file systems, allowing you to define granular permissions for users and groups. What is the maximum file size supported by Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? 512 TB, 256 TB, 128 TB, 64 TB. Amazon FSx for OpenZFS supports a maximum file size of 128 TB. What is the maximum storage capacity per Amazon FSx for OpenZFS file system? 5 petabytes, 10 petabytes, 20 petabytes, 15 petabytes. Amazon FSx for OpenZFS supports up to 15 petabytes of storage capacity per file system. What is the maximum throughput capacity that can be provisioned for Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? 1.8 gigabytes per second, 2.0 gigabytes per second, 2.4 gigabytes per second, 3.0 gigabytes per second. The maximum throughput capacity that can be provisioned for Amazon FSx for OpenZFS is 2.4 gigabytes per second. What is the durability level of data stored in Amazon FSx for OpenZFS? 99.999%. 99.99%. 99.99999%. 99.999999999%. Data stored in Amazon FSx for OpenZFS is designed for durability with a durability level of 99.999999999%. And that's a wrap. Thanks to everyone who participated. Remember, you can answer along on quizalto.com, where you can keep track of your progress and find much more quizzes. We hope you had a fun and challenging time. Until next time. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more. Hit the bell icon to be notified as soon as we upload. Please leave a comment if you have any thoughts or suggestions, and, if you think this video is worth sharing with someone who could benefit from it, please forward a link to them. See you next time. Thanks for watching.